Woo, woo, woo. What's up, everybody? It's Eric again. I'm back with a little bit of change of scenery this time. You know, I thought since we're going through all these trying times and we got to stay in the house, I'll bring you something a little bit outdoorsy, just so you get a little feel of how it used to be, back in the start of 2020. But today I got a review on the Nike Generation 2 Jungle Boots. I know they had these for the Generation 1 model, and now obviously this is Generation 2, but even that, it's even expanded with a Generation 3 almost jungle boot sole. Nike has done a lot of variations of this silhouette right here, but this specifically is a jungle boot model. You could tell from the Vietnam era colors. I thought these were pretty sweet. I found them in an outlet just out of nowhere. They're just there in the clearance section, so that's why I don't really have I just got this placeholder box here because all they had was the boxes they just ripped the top off of. So this is a basic box. This isn't an orange one, it's just a red one. This is basically just any Nike shoe would just get this basic box. If they don't come with their own box, that's pretty much what you would get. It didn't really come with any special box. The old ones anyways is just a big orange one. If I do find online like an image of how that box looks, I'll throw it up here for you guys. But it's not that big of a deal. The biggest thing we came here for is the shoes themselves. So let me get more into a on-depth look of those. So I'm going to go more in-depth with the shoe. I thought I'd come with a different approach, since usually most of my reviews are more catered towards the fashion side and just the regular wearability of these. But these are different because these are boots, and these are built not just for fashion, but mainly for their purpose, So I'm just going to regularly go over the specs of the shoe, like what it's made out of. And then I'm going to have another segment where I compiled reviews on Nike.com and then looked at what Nike says these are for, and then I'll do another segment of that after this. So going into the materials, we have a strong nylon upper, or canvas. They said canvas on the website. You can hear it. It's way more stronger than the Converse material, as I always say. These are built to be boots. We have a suede upper right here that's on top of the canvas to make it more sturdy. All the brown parts, as you can see, all the brown parts on the shoe besides the outsole are leather, and these are a tough leather right here. This is not I don't know what to compare it to, but this is more like a really strong boot leather, as you can see right here. Even when you push on indent, it's not going to be like so folding under your fingers. This is tough. It's not steel toe, but it's very tough leather. On top of that, we have a gusseted tongue. Gusseted means, for anybody who doesn't know, that everything is connected on the inside, so if you do happen to step in a puddle or something, the water will not go into your shoe until you reach the top. So that's a cool thing for a lot of the Nike boots, and all of them have a gusseted sole. The biggest thing that makes these more of a jungle boot than a regular boot is obviously the leather instead of the suede, but the outsole, the outsole and the midsole. This is constructed of a strong rubber. Even Nike has it on side 068 hard rubber. We have a fast rope capabilities, as you can see here. Most Nike boots come with these, and that's why you have this divot if you're going down a rope. You got that there, and then you got the serrations to help you, so you're not just burning through your shoes, and you're trying to have as much stable as you're going down. You have very hard and exaggerated treading on the bottom. And what's different about these and the other soles is that for the jungle models, they do have these little holes in most of the bottom parts here, as you can see. So when you're stepping through mud, stepping through water, that it doesn't just build up and become bricks after a while. You got a whole bunch of mud just caked on the bottom. This will help you go through these puddles, walk through it a little bit better. It's only so much you can do when you're going through terrain like that, but they're jungle boots, so it's mainly geared toward making your walking better in that terrain, mud, water, etc., etc. For the laces, we have like a brown lace, the regular, Nike boot rope laces, a little bit thinner than normal, but they're still very strong. You can't really hear anything when I scratch it or anything. And then you got the metal eyelets at the top, and then the leather ones for the bottom three here, and then you got the top four are the metal. On the inside, you can't actually take out the insole. It's stuck in there, but it's very heavy padding. I would try to take it out, but like I said, it's stuck in there. But it's very heavy padding. It's not like the regular insoles in the Nike boots. This is actually like to add a lot more comfortability to these. These are very comfortable. And yeah, finishing that, you know, you got your look on them. And we got the carrying handle here too with the Nike logo on it. And these are also made for when you're putting your foot in, you can hold the back of this and pull it on easier too. And the fast lace system as well. So let's go into, now we're gonna go into more of the specs. Like I said, go into the review aspect that I read different people's reviews and the aspect of what Nike says these are for. So this part is gonna be more focused on what Nike primarily said, and then I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go over what the review said as well. I already covered some of the things when I was just showing you the materials on the shoe. But the main things to note, there's a plate on the bottom that moderates flexibility and stability. I'm not exactly sure what plate they mean, but these are a little bit more stiff than the regular ones just because of the leather material and the stronger outsole. But they, you know, you still have a lot of movability or range of motion in these, I should say. It's not gonna be like you're running around in the sneaker, but these still keep somewhat of the lightweight aspects of the regular Nike Special Field boot. And also, Nike said that there's an internal Kevlar layer that protects against punctures and decreases pressure on the bottom of the foot, which I agree with that. Like I said, you can't really see the insole, but on the inside, it's way more heavily padded. I wish I could take it out for you, but like I said, it is glued down. It is a lot more heavily padded, and like I said, with this double layer almost outsole, this is going to protect you from stepping on sharper objects, stepping on rocks, sticks, you know, as much as you can. Obviously, if you just jump directly onto something, there's only so much that could save you. But I can see how this outsole and traction and treading could help you have to go through things like that. And now, you know, since I covered the rest of the stuff when I was going over like the in-depth look on these, you know, look how many times I say in-depth on here. That's crazy. I never say in-depth every day. But some of the reviews I did see, there were good reviews as always, but on more than one occasion, it was at least 3 to 4 people I saw on the reviews. They said they had problems with the bottom of the outsole, primarily these parts with the holes on it, saying that they have problems where the pieces would disconnect, or I guess you wouldn't say that the pieces would disconnect, but they would have problems with the durability of these, you know, these breaking off easy, or even after one hike, 2 hikes that they were going on in different, you know, in mountainous areas and stuff like that, that they were having problems with these parts staying attached. Now, not everybody said that. Some people said that out of the couple pairs they get, you know, they haven't had any problems, or, you know, maybe it was just that one boot, send me another one, Nike, or up the production value on these. These are on sale now. Maybe that's the reason why, or maybe not. You know, maybe they're still engineering a Generation 3 or another type of way to expand on this. And all I'm saying that is, like, I let you guys know the bad reviews, not saying that these are a bad shoe, but just to say that that's a possibility that could happen. And having something, almost dropped it there, having something hollowed out like that, it's not hollowed down to the core, but having something hollowed down like that to where it is a hole in it, I could see that on different terrains and how much you kind of beat these up, that these could separate more than something that was just all together, you know, or that was more solid without the hole. You know, look at the back of the shoe compared to this. You know, obviously these would stay on longer than something like this. These have a higher chance to get caught on things and just break off in general. Now, I'm not saying I'll have that problem, but if I do, you know, I'll re-update everything. But that's just something to be weary of, you know. As a shoe reviewer and you're looking to purchase something with your own money, you got to look at it from all the aspects. You can't just have, hey, I'm only looking at it because these look nice and I'm not going to look at, you know, you got to read everything and look into everything. So I'm glad to get the different, you know, outlooks on that and let you guys know that as well. Okay, one last little disclaimer. I had to edit that part out. I thought that these were size 10.5 because I got the regular Nike boots in size 10.5. But if you go in here and look, this says size 10. Now, these were the only ones there when I went to the store. But at the same time, these models actually fit me going true to size, then going half a size up. With the regular ones, I got to go half a size up. But with these, I think just because of all the extra material and maybe just from the leather and just the wider, I'm not sure what makes them different. Obviously, it has a different sole and it has extra materials and stuff on it. I'm not sure if that's what it is or if it's something else, but these you can say true to size. I wouldn't recommend going up half a size because even with the size 10s on these, my foot isn't all the way at the end. I got a little bit of space. And like I said, the toe box is wider anyways. So maybe that's what it is. These are just wider than the regular ones, but that was just a quick disclaimer I had to throw in there before I finally finalized editing everything. So, good size. Time.